Hey, Ty here. So today we're going to watch a scene from a Netflix show called The Expanding Universe of Ashley Garcia. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can keep improving your English. Let's watch the video, and then we'll talk about it.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Ashley Garcia, and even though my mom hates all social media, I've decided to post my first video because I'm through obeying every rule she decrees.
Here I have two words that I see a lot of people mispronouncing, and I'll bring one more so we can step up our game here. Here are the three words I'm talking about. Do you know how to pronounce these three words? Since we have a combination of TH, O, and GH in all of them, then people tend to go nuts when they see them.
It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. They don't bite.
Let me teach you a little trick so you can remember how to pronounce these words. What you want to do here is to eliminate the GH sound so you can stop staring at so many letters. By doing this, you'll solve, I would say 99% of the problems, like with these words. So first one, this one. Let's delete the GH here. Then it'll look like this. And that's exactly how we say it, though. Second word is this one here. This one, not only do I want you to eliminate the GH sound, but I also want you to eliminate the O sound. So you only have this left. And that's exactly how we say it, through. This is the same word you see when you go to buy some fast food or, coffee. A sign that says drive-through? That's because you have to drive through that place to get your food. Cool? Okay, the third word here is this one, which is the past tense of think. So let's eliminate the UGH sound, which leaves us with thought. And that's how we say it, thought. It rhymes with bought. And bought is another word that people struggle with. The cool thing is that you can do the same thing here. Eliminate the UGH sound and you get bought, which is exactly how it sounds. Remember that this is a trick for you to remember how to pronounce these words. You're not supposed to spell them like that.
Next! I've decided to post my first video.
Pay attention to how she says decided. I want you to remember these three rules because it's going to help you a lot. Rule number one, if a word ends in D or T, the ED is pronounced as id and as a separate syllable. For example, needed, avoided, decided, waited. Rule number two, if the word ends in a voiced consonant or a vowel sound, remember it's sound. The E is silent and D is pronounced as D. In case you don't know, I'm going to write the voiced consonants down here so you don't have to Google it. A good trick for you to know if it's voiced or unvoiced is to put your hand in your throat and say the letter or word. If you feel your throat vibrating, it's voiced, which means we need to use our voice to say it. Like buh, and then it vibrates. Some words with this rule are changed, earned, called. Notice we don't pronounce like change it, earn it, call it. It's changed, earned, called. And last but not least, rule number three. If the word ends in a voiceless or unvoiced consonant, the E is silent and the D is pronounced as T, as in Tom. I'm going to leave the voiceless consonants down here. For example, passed, washed, helped, left, stopped. A little trick here is remember rule number one. And if you can't remember if you should use rule number 2 or 3, use rule number 2. It's almost impossible to notice if you pronounced T or D after a voiceless consonant. Try to say past with a D, past. And then try to say it with a T, past, past. It's almost impossible to notice the difference.
Because I'm through obeying every rule she decrees. I'm not scared of her anymore.
Ashley! Who are you talking to?
No one, Mom. I'm just packing out loud. Socks, pants, deadbolt.
Remember the 3 rules we just talked about? It applies here. Pay attention to how she says scared.
Not scared of her.
The word in the present form is scare, so it ends in an R sound, which is a voiced consonant. So we would have to use rule number 2 here, scared.
Some stuff about me. I am the youngest person ever to earn a PhD, and I just got a job at JPL in California where I'm going to make robots for NASA.
What she means here when she says that she was the youngest person ever to earn a PhD is of all time. In case you don't know, by the way, a PhD is like the highest possible academic degree like a student can obtain. It stands for Doctor of Philosophy. I want you to pay attention here when she says earn. Even though it has 2 vowels in the beginning, it actually sounds like earn, earn. A lot of times, by the way, when E, A, and I come before the letter R, it just sounds like For example, earth, birth, bird, girl.
Next.
And I just got a job at JPL.
What you can do here is to pronounce end as N and then connect with I, and I. You're also going to notice that it's very common to drop the T in just when the next word starts with a consonant. So you can say just got a job, just got a job. And you can also connect got and A, which actually sounds like here. Got a job, just got a job at JPL. And last but not least here, you don't have to release the T sound in at. So you don't have to say at JPL. You can say at JPL. This is a very common way to pronounce the T when it's the last letter of a word. What you do here is you just stop releasing the sound instead of at. You stop before releasing this air, like at. So you just keep your tongue there and don't release the sound, like at. You stop.
I'll show you later some different ways to connect the letter T.
My mom is 1 year away from tenure at Wellesley, and by some miracle, she agreed to let me move in with my uncle Victor in Pasadena. My mom and I lived in Pasadena until I went away to college at 9.
So here, same thing happens with end and I. Remember, we talked about this, my mom and I. Pay attention to how she connects lived in. Usually when the last letter of a word ends with a consonant and the first letter of the next word begins with a vowel, we bring the consonant to the next word so we can connect both words. That's why she doesn't say lived in, she says lived in.
Until I went away to college.
Did you notice she didn't say went away? She said went away, no T. Usually when we have a combination of N, T between vowel sounds, we eliminate the T sound. This can happen in a word or when we're connecting words. For example, international, interview. Here she connects went away.
Until I went away to college.
Now here, something very interesting happens. The word to can be pronounced in different ways depending on the situation. You can pronounce it as to if you're saying something and you're thinking. For example,
We're going to, I forgot the name of the place.
it can also sound like t if we're not emphasizing it. For example,
I went to school with them. I went to school with them.
and in case you're wondering, here you can still hear the T sound in went because we have two T sounds, went and two. So even after dropping the T in went, we still have one T sound left. That's why it sounds like wenta, wenta. A third option is that two can sound like ra, which is basically flap T sound plus a schwa sound. This happens when the word before ends in a vowel sound. That's why here she said, I went away to college. I went away to college. So away to becomes away to. You'll probably notice the same pattern when you say go to. It becomes go to. For example,
I can't believe you did that. Go to your room.
Go to your room. Go to your room.
you can also notice that when she says, 1, go to Mars.
Number 1, go to Mars.
And now is the moment you kill me.
Please don't. I still have a lot of things to teach you, and if you kill me, I'm not coming back as a ghost to teach you anything, I promise.
Let's go. 2 can also sound like Yes, You usually notice this after words that end in ing. For example,
Where you been? I've been trying to reach you all day.
trying to reach you. So notice that I didn't say trying to reach you. I mean, you can, it's fine. If you want to say trying to reach you, it's fine. But we usually say trying to reach you, trying to. You can choose whatever feels more comfortable. Why don't we stop here today so I don't fry your brain and we keep going next video. I really hope this video was helpful, and don't forget to like this video so YouTube can understand that you like my content and I can keep helping you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next video.
It'll be the next great leap for humanity.
Ooh, blah, blah.